So hello all, we'll be studying basic mathematics. The reference book is Basic Mathematics by Lang. So chapter 1 is on numbers, and first we'll look at the integers. Okay, let us start. What are the counting numbers? This is a natural question. What are the counting numbers? What are the numbers which we used to count? They are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. For example, 0 apple, 1 apple, 2 apples, so on. We use 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. to count the number of apples. Another example is consider a test of 100 questions given by a student. We wish to count the number of right answers the student gets. The number of right answers can be any one of 0, 1, 2, so until 100. So he or she is giving a test consisting of 100 questions, and we want to count the number of right answers the student gets. The number of right answers can be any one of 0 to 100. 0 means the student got no answer right. And 100 means the student got all answers right. So we have used the numbers from 0 to 100 to count the number of right answers the student can get. They can be any one of these. And we used the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on to count the number of apples. So naturally 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, they are the counting numbers. The counting numbers are called the natural numbers. Okay. We call these, like starting from 1, we call these positive integers. We call the first element 0. Not first element, but whatever the starting element of the list is 0, and including 0 we call these the natural numbers. We call these counting numbers or natural numbers. Okay, so these are the counting numbers. Can we visualize the natural numbers? Can we visualize the natural numbers? Natural numbers meaning the counting numbers. Okay, I'll specify questions in blue, so to emphasize that the questions are important. Can we visualize? So we first asked what are the counting numbers, then we are asking can we visualize the natural numbers. Can we visualize the counting numbers? So we can naturally arrange them on a line like in a ruler. The point represented by 0 is called the origin. So we can naturally represent the counting numbers, the natural numbers, on a line. Okay. Example, consider a thermometer, which is like a ruler which measures temperatures. Which measures temperature. We see other types of numbers. Because there may be temperatures below 0. Let's say 0 degrees centigrade. So the counting numbers, they include 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. And on a thermometer you can see markings like -1, -2, -3, -4, so on. So we call these negative integers. And we call these integers. So this is one example where we naturally come across numbers below 0, so to speak. Another example would be like you can consider a grasshopper. On the natural number line. Starting at 0. So here's 0 and here's a grasshopper. This is the natural number line. It is allowed to hop 1 unit to the right or 1 unit to the left in each step. Now, what are the positions the grasshopper can reach? Okay, I'll also underline the questions because they are what are making us proceed with the discussion. So what are counting numbers? Then can we visualize the natural numbers? Do we naturally come across other numbers? Okay, so consider a grasshopper on the natural number line starting at 0. It's allowed to have one unit to the right or one unit to the left in each step. What are the positions the grasshopper can reach? We see the positions are so it can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. It can also reach these points, which we have not labeled yet. We label the positions to the left of 0 as like in the thermometer. 3, 4, so on. We label the positions to the left of 0 as -1, -2, -3, -4, so on. We call these the positions to the left of 0 negative integers, and we call all of these the integers, all the positions the integers. So we naturally came across negative integers. Okay, I think that's all for this part. See you in the next part.